Everybody, hope you're doing well. So I saw this tweet on my Twitter feed, and it says, it says, if, and it's just referring to Jill Scott talking about how Chris Brown is amazing. Yeah, amazing with what, domestic violence, I take it? Seems to know how to get that accomplished. But no, we're going to focus on the positive, okay? No matter what these men do, focus on the positive. So here it says, if Chris Brown, if this man comments, and I totally agree, Ernest Owens. He says, if Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defended him, I would get it. But he's literally doing the complete opposite while some of y'all tarnish y'all fan base around him. Speaking of Jill Scott, I take it. That's the whole part. That's the whole part. I've come to a conclusion about I know some people like abuse. I think black men like abuse from white women. They'll stick their neck out and take a chance on it. How you doing, Jonathan? Still got them church shoes on? Then when something happens, everything's dried up. No kidding. I think some black women, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I think some black women like abuse too. That's why they're holding on to these kangs. Got that cape on, it could be choking them. Stick out it on. Trying to loosen up a little bit. Stick out it on. Seriously. Again, he says, if Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defend him, I would get it. As I mentioned in the prior video, International Women's Day, who did Chris Brown give a shout out to? Vanessa Carlton, and she let him have it. Let him know they want to be associated with him. Brought up the assault regarding Rihanna. Put him on blast. But black women got that cape on. As I mentioned before the prior video, that in Houston, remember that about the flooding? Some black women got together and they paid Brown to come and do a concert to raise money for the flood victims, and they took the money and ran. Then they called the police. Yep, he got the money. The check was cashed by Chris Brown. Showing you every day. So some fools love abuse. The community must love abuse. Some black women must love abuse. That's how it makes me think beyond the beauty and the glimmer and all that glitter, guess what? It's some abuse going on. Something's wrong mentally. If Chris Brown, again, the tweet said, if Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defend him, I would get it. But he's literally doing the complete opposite while some of y'all tarnish y'all fan bases around him. Doesn't have to do anything. When has Chris Brown spoke against DV? Oh, that's right. I guess it's kind of hard to do given Rihanna's face. Given he's allegedly engaged in that, assaulting a female. You think he'd give a darn about all the black women, girls missing, abused, shot up in the community? Taking money from a benefit concert. I don't have any updates. I didn't find anything where he gave the money back to Houston. If you know about it, please drop a link in the comment section. But this is what black women do, and this is why black women keep losing. The whole world sees these men disrespect you as a collect. I don't build for you, and here you are putting them on a pedestal like a fool. And that is why no one cares. That's why I have to tell you, when you see, sad to say, you see a lot of black women suffering and things like that, nobody's really concerned. Why? Because in some cases, the black woman, she's more concerned about the black man than herself. She'll take on having this cheering and struggling and say about him, and I ain't gonna put him on no child support. I'm gonna make him mad, and he gonna live his best life, and he may come back around when he's half dead, three teeth in his head, and don't have a retirement, and kids, this is y'all father. Child, these kids about 25, 35 years old. What the hell is this? This is y'all father, and we gotta do a good thing. What? Huh? The pop like, I've been seeing him at the candy store, didn't even know that was him. I mean, seriously, it is unbelievable at this point. Again, it said if Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defended him, I would get it. It's some black women, I'm convinced they love her. It's a one-way loyalty. One way. I'll be strong for the both of us. Go ahead, enjoy that trip. It is unbelievable. I've never seen him defend a black woman. I see him invite Becky and them in, and then next thing you know, they file a lawsuit to get some money on him. Or they say something happened. I've seen reports of that. But this is what some black women do. I'm convinced some like a one-sided loyalty. So when you see them going down a certain path or things go down, just looking to observe. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. You see Miss Professional, Miss Educated dealing with a dusty, then something goes wrong. Don't get involved. Interesting. Don't get involved. One-way loyalty. And this didn't just start last week. It's been this way probably since the beginning of time. One-way loyalty. And then if you do have a black man in the culture, there's so much dysfunction in the culture and so much self-hatred. If you do have a few black men that are decent and that are, that will protect their family or speak positive or, that guy, oh, he's a simp. Why? Because he's going against the grain of the culture. The culture is pretty much to degrade the women and children. That's what it is. And glorify backwardness. Glorify dust bucket behavior. The whole world sees it. Don't you talk bad about him? Remember those fools who ended up paying all that money to get a picture with him? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like I think some black women, I think, is the self-esteem that low? Or you like basically begging these black men to love you and they don't want you? I'm gonna show him, just like them old dumb women on that job. The black man, I did a video on it. He was living with Becky and her dad to help pay for their house. And they were still knowing he was in a full-fledged relationship with a non-black woman with Becky. Don't respect boundaries. Don't respect boundaries. Love some drama. Love some mess. Well, guess what? We still gonna get with him. What you trying? What's the point? We still gonna get with him. They got with him too, cooking for him and sleeping with him. Oh yes, they were. Then they have a function on a job. I forget was what for his birthday, and the lady shows up. Becky shows up, and then they making it known by the little body action and little remarks that they get him when they sleeping with him. Love, love, abuse, love. Don't respect boundaries. Love, abuse, love, drama. And guess what happened? Becky got him home and set him straight. What did he do? Came back on the job as a manager and complained to the HR about him and cleared that whole little section out. Cleared it out. Even people not involved got fired. Why? He doing what Becky wants him to do. She done pulled her card. But again, why can't you respect boundaries? I can't understand it. So like this here, if Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defend him, I would get it. That's how you know uh, there needs to be some programming because it's some foolish behavior going on. He said, but he's literally doing the complete opposite. Exactly. I've never seen him met to defend a black woman. Again, I'm still stuck on that in Houston, the concert that he was paid for the flood victim. He letting you know what to think of you. Oh, he's amazing. It's black. Look, do it to your detriment. He's amazing. It is unbelievable. Ignorance is bliss to me. They say to me it's just stupid. Try to put them on a pedestal, and if you leave it up to them, I think they would knock a black woman down and put a Becky up there on the pedestal. You get out. They show you every day. The black woman's loyalty to the black man is one sided. I'm sorry, it's just foolishness. It's just some foolishness. And look who you gotta be kidding me. That that's the problem. I don't know. It's something in the Kool-Aid, in the water. This is so true. I mean, the water's watching. It's no surprise. Let me know what you all think, but I concur wholeheartedly. If Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defend him, I would get it. But he's literally doing the complete opposite. While some of y'all turning y'all fan bases around it, they'll take a chance. It's a black man. Gotta protect him. Got that cape on. It choked your behind out. Good luck. I'm not doing no CPR. I just look at you. Somebody want to call 911. I don't deal with Dustinos like that. When has he defended a black woman in anything? Black women wearing that cape. Keep on playing Super Boo if you want to. It's not working out for the collective. Look around you. What do they build for you? What do they seriously? If black men, the ones that have access to resources, you wouldn't need Goldman Sachs trying to close a wealth gap through black women. What are they doing for you? Gotta depend on Zaddy. If the government wasn't take care of the kids, oh my. And I'm telling you, without Zaddy, it's about to really be something. Without that voucher and the what is this? The SNAP program, the EBT, that food stamp card. What would happen to the group? But why are most women on it? Because they dealt with the seed of poverty, D, fatherless home group, and they keep on doing it. Keep keep on doing it. Care the seed of poverty. You can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna stand by my man. But go on, Miss Hood, Tammy Wynette, Miss Lover Thug. Keep up. Keep at it. That's why, again, this it is it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. These men are protected no matter what. By who? Mainly black women. They'll put that cape on. Child, pull a circle around it. He can commit 15 fellas in 2 weeks. Here come the cops. If you get enough mammies, young and old, they'll try to view a human chain around them. Come on, let's protect them, y'all. Lock your arms in. It's unbelievable to me. I can't understand it either. And you can't call them out. Oh, you hate black men's. I hate Dusty's. I don't hate black men, baby. My daddy was a black man, and he worked and supported his family. And while they were married, my mother didn't work not one day. He took care of us. He left life insurance. We didn't even grow up in an apartment. All we knew was a house. Not knocking it, but we didn't grow up in an apartment. All we knew was a house. I don't come from a fatherless home. That's why I'm so hard on these stuff. Because guess what? My dad can do it. They can do it too. People doing what they want to do. So black women defending these men that don't defend you, go ahead, play fool, doing what they want to do. These men that want to defend you, doing what they want to do. So this is it's again, it is so true. One last time, the tweet reads Ernest Owens. If Chris Brown defended black women the same way some of them defend him, I would get it. Okay? But he's literally doing the complete opposite while some of y'all tarnish your fan base around him. All for the black men's. Go ahead. all for the black man's. Keep it with this foolishness on the dust bucket plan, and I'm out.